quote, if my wife were from Mexico, I think I would have a soft spot for people from Mexico. Did Mr. Trump go too far in invoking your wife?
He did. He did. You're proud of your family, just as I am.
Correct.
To subject my wife into the middle of a raucous political conversation was completely inappropriate, and I hope you apologize for that, Donald.
Well, I have to tell you, I hear phenomenal things. I hear your wife is a lovely woman.
She is.
I
She's
don't
fantastic.
know her, and this
She
is
is
a total
absolutely the love of my life,
mischaracterization
and
of what
she's
I
right
said.
here, and why don't
Good.
you apologize
Good.
for her?
No, I won't
right
do that
now.
because I said nothing
Yeah.
wrong, but I do hear
So
she's a
here's-
lovely woman.
All right, there you go. More from yesterday's CNN debate. Joining us now is Tom DeLay, former U.S. House Majority Leader and, of course, former Congressman. And, Congressman, good to talk to you.
Good to be with you, Steve. Thanks.
All right, so who won the debate?
Well, first of all, Steve, I have to say just that clip alone shows you that I didn't know the difference whether I was watching a Republican debate or the Jerry Springer show. I got to tell you, the format was just outrageous as far as I'm concerned. CNN just dropped the ball completely. What they did, the whole show was a big gotcha show, trying to embarrass Republicans, getting into food fights. It was just awful. But there were some bright moments. The American people are trying to decide on who's going to be president of the United States, for goodness sakes. And we're up there throwing mud at each other, egged on by Jake Tapper, who is nothing but a liberal hack anyway. So I was just really...
By the way, you want to get that? That's Jake Tapper just weighing in on your computer there, I believe. But no, you're right. You know what? In the Fox debate, every one of them was asked, well, what are you doing here? You once said this, you once said that. Why should we take you seriously? In the CNN debate, in both of them, it was, here's what he said about you, here's what she said about you, what do you want to say about... They were looking for a fight.
They were looking for a fight, and they got it. And they ignored people. Huckabee was ignored, Cruz was ignored, Scott was ignored. You had to fight just to get on the microphone. It was just outrageous. Their responsibility is to bring policies and visions out of these people, bring out their records so that the American people can compare them and make a decision. That was so irresponsible.
All right, having said that, and it being what it is, not to be confused with depending on what the meaning of the word is, but it being what it is and what it was, do you think who helped themselves the most, who hurt themselves the most?
Well, if you listen to what they were saying, particularly on vision and policy, I think Carly Fiorina did very, very well. It showed her grasp of the issues. I loved it when she stood up about Planned Parenthood and talked about defunding Planned Parenthood is about the character of this nation. It showed me a lot about her. Cruz's comments on Iran and the Iran deal was very good. I thought Huckabee was excellent. Frankly, I thought it was a bad night for Trump because him compared in this food fight and some of the people bringing up policy made him look very weak. He looked like a car salesman without a car to sell.
Yeah, well, yet, of course, you know, he won the Newsmax poll and he won the Drudge poll. And I don't think, even if what you say is true, I just don't think that those who support him are going to stop supporting him.
Well, they're not going to stop supporting him if we continue the debates along these lines. He ought to be pressured on what he believes, how he's going to lead this country, what is his vision for this country, other than Ronald Reagan's quote, "I'm going to make it great again." There's got to be more substance there.
See, and you're no, you know, we know you're no establishment guy.
No.
And we know you're not happy with Boehner and you're not happy with McConnell. And I think was it Cruz who said that he's more angry at them than he is at Obama because Obama's an open socialist and he's doing what he said he would do, and the Republicans promised and they aren't doing what they said they would do. But nonetheless, you still want Trump to be more specific and to I guess give you more than he's giving you.
Well, look at the specific he has given us. He's talked about a progressive tax code. Instead of getting rid of the IRS and getting rid of the tax code and either doing a sales tax or a flat tax, He's talking about raising taxes on Americans. Republicans haven't raised taxes as a policy for 20 years. He's talking more establishment than Jeb Bush is even. When you really listen to what he is saying, I mean, he said the marriage ruling was law, and we all know that a ruling by the Supreme Court is only an opinion if it's not enforced and people push back.
Right.
I mean, I could go on and on and on.
We will see what the next debate brings. I think there might be less people up there by then. We shall see. Congressman, always great to talk to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve.
All right,
Great
Hank
talking to you.
Scheinkopf is next. Don't go away, folks.